Namaste, welcome back to day 17. Let's get started standing at the front of the mat, feet hip distance apart, shoulders down and back, heart lifts, crown of the head lifts, palms facing the front of the room, and close your eyes. Begin to deepen the breath. Taking this time to come home to yourself. Take a few long, deep breaths here, in through the nose and out through the nose. Setting yourself up for your time on your mat. And I invite you here to perhaps set an intention for your practice today. Perhaps it is that you will finish the practice no matter what, or perhaps finish the challenge no matter what, or that you will do your best, or that you will love yourself. Whatever you choose, just take a moment to focus on that intention, if you choose to set an intention. Yogi's choice. Now reach your arms around behind you, clasp the hands. You can also use a strap or a belt or something here if your arms don't reach. But grasp your hands behind you and open through the heart space. Engage the core, lengthen the tailbone away from you. And now take the clasped hands over to the right hip. Squeeze the right elbow back behind you and allow your head to fall to the right. You can gently sway left and right here if that feels good to you. Now take the clasp over to the left, squeeze the left elbow in and drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. And back to center, keep the clasp, inhale, open your heart, take your feet hip distance apart, and exhale, chair with the clasp. Look over to your right, bring the clasp over to the left. Sink deep into your chair. Back to center and then over to the left. Back to center, inhale, and exhale, forward fold with the clasp. You can keep your legs bent if you'd like. Allow gravity to take over and open up the shoulders. Shake your head, yes and no. And then release the clasp. Cross your arms over your head and gently sway left and right. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, plant the palms and step it back to plank. So you can have your knees on the mat or not, your choice. And from here, we'll do 3 chaturangas. So launch yourself forward, bend at the elbows, come to a 90-degree angle, body straight, and press back up. 1, 2, and 3. And this time do a normal chaturanga and come into upward facing dog. And then press your hips back up into downward facing dog. Walk it out, bend one leg and then the other. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Press your left heel away from you, core tight. Bend deep into the right knee, heart lifts. Exhale, plant the palms. Step it back to plank. And 3 more chaturanga push-ups. 1, 2, 3. And then chaturanga to upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Inhale here. And exhale, plant the palms. Step it back to plank or plank on your knees. And 3 chaturangas. 1, 2, and 3. And then chaturanga to upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Shake your head yes and no. Take your left hand to the center of the mat. Reach your right hand over in the direction of your left ankle, left knee, left thigh. Easy twist. And then take your right hand to the center of the mat. Twist over to your left. And then back to center. Take your hands to top of a push-up alignment, but stay in downward facing dog. So your fingers are facing just slightly in towards you. They're still about shoulder distance apart. Walk your feet in a little bit and then take them as wide as the mat. Lift your hips high, bend your knees. And then bend the elbows and bring your head in between your hands and press back up. Bend your elbows, head in between your hands, press back up. 2. Shoulder push-ups, pike press. 3. Bend your knees, keep your back long, straight. 4. 5. And 5 more. 6. Keep your hips high. Back is a long straight line, head in between hands. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back to downward facing dog. And inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to prayer, and take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee, twist. And back to center. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank. And you can keep your knees on the mat if you'd like, or stay up in high plank. But take your hands in push-up alignment, fingers facing just a little bit in towards you. Take your right hand on the outside of the mat, push up, or from your knees. Bring your right hand to the mat, left hand to the outside of the mat, push up, back to center, right hand out, push up, left hand out, push up, right hand out, push up, left hand out, push up, and back to center, plank, chaturanga, and upward facing dog to downward facing dog. And walk it out, come back to your breath. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Take your hands to prayer. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee, twist. And come back to center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant the palms. And step it back to plank. Push up alignment. Fingers facing just slightly in. Again, you can always do this from your knees. Do as many as you can. Take your right hand to the outside of the mat. Push up. Left hand to the outside of the mat. Push up, back to center, right hand out. Push up, left hand out. Push up, last set. Push up, and push up, back to center. Plank, chaturanga, to upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. Walk it out, come back to your breath. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Thread it through, so as though you're going to come into side plank on the right side. So bring your left knee over to the left side. Put the foot down. Flip the hips. And come into a 3-pointed reverse tabletop. So your left hand's off the ground. Now take your left elbow to your right knee. And then lift your hips again. Put the foot down, lift your hips again. And then left elbow to right knee. Lift the hips. Right elbow to left knee. Lift the hips, 2 more. Squeeze, hips, squeeze, hips. Reach up and overhead. Plant the left hand on the mat. Come back into downward facing dog. Now inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze. Then bring your left knee over to the right. Thread the foot through. Flip the hips. And come on to both feet and one hand. Right elbow to left knee. Lift the hips. Right elbow to left knee. Lift the hips. 3, 4, and 5. Reach up and overhead. Plant the right palm and come back into downward dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the back heel down and windmill your arms up. Warrior 2. Flip the right palm over, reverse the warrior. And take your right hand to the mat or to the right knee, side angle. And reach up and overhead. Take your left hand to the mat, flip the left heel up. Drop the left knee to the mat in lizard pose. Flip the left toes under. Put your hands in plank alignment. Lift the left knee and then squeeze the right knee into the right tricep. And step it back, plank, chaturanga, to upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up, exhale, step it through, drop the right foot down and windmill your arms up into warrior 2. Flip the left palm over, reverse the warrior. And bring your left hand to the mat, side angle. Reach up and overhead. Then both palms to the mat, drop the right knee to the mat, lizard pose. Such a nice stretch. And then set your palms up for plank alignment. Flip the right toes under, lift the right knee, squeeze the left knee into the tricep. And step it back, chaturanga, to upward facing dog. to downward facing dog. From here, walk your feet to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale your arms down, around, and up. And exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Take your feet hip distance apart, and you can swing your arms over to the left and the right. Let your hips follow, just relaxing the arms and the spine. Come back to center. Inhale your arms down, around, and up. And exhale, clasp the hands behind you. Inhale, open here. And put the weight onto your right foot. Step back into high lunge with a clasp. Inhale, open the heart. Walk your hands down your left thigh. And exhale, forehead in the direction of the right ankle, humble warrior. Inhale, come back up. High lunge with a clasp. Step the left foot to the front of the mat and switch sides. Step the right foot back, high lunge. Open walk your hands down your right thigh. And then exhale, humble warrior. Lift your hands to the sky. Focus on your drishti point. Inhale, come back up, high lunge. And step the right foot forward to meet the left. Release your hands, inhale, reach, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, step it back to plank. From plank, take your left forearm to the mat, followed by your right forearm. Then press up through your left hand to come back to plank, and then bring your right forearm to the mat, left forearm, press back up through the right to plank. A couple more. Try to switch each hand each time. Do 10 total. Keep your core tight. Press your heels away from you. And when you're done, you can drop your knees onto the mat and sit back in child's pose. From here, walk your hands forward, come to sit on your bum. Take your hands behind you, fingers facing towards you. Legs long, and lift your hips in reverse plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your bum to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky, flex your feet. Exhale, fold. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Enjoy this nice stretch. Roll back up to seat. Keep your heels on the mat. Walk your hands around to the right behind you, forehead to mat, twist. Come back to center, over to the other side, twist. Back to center. Take your soles of your feet together. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, fold. Let your knees be heavy. You can gently press into your knees with your elbows. Walk back, or bring your body back up to a seat. Bring your left foot in towards your body, right foot on the outside of the left knee. Press down through the right big toe. Inhale, reach through the left arm. Exhale, twist. And back to center, switch sides. Bring your right foot in towards your body. Left foot on the outside, press through your left big toe. Inhale, reach through the right arm. Exhale, twist. And come back to center. Take your legs long and roll down onto your back. Let your legs be heavy. Take your hands underneath your bum. Press into your elbows. Lift the heart and bring the crown of the head onto the mat. Fish pose. And release. Bring the right knee into the chest and over to the left. Supine twist. Bring your right knee back into your chest. Take your right foot in your right hand. One-legged happy baby. Press down through the left hip. Flex the foot towards the sky. And then release the right leg long. Bring the left foot into the chest and over to the right. Supine twist. Back to center, left foot into the left hand. Bring your knee in the direction of your elbow. Press through the right hip. Flex through the right foot. One-legged happy baby. And then release both legs long. Let the feet fall to the left and right. Hands fall open, eyes closed. Allow yourself a few moments to reap the benefits of the practice, to notice the difference this practice has made, to acknowledge that you've made it to your mat for over 2 weeks in a row. And hopefully for 2 more weeks. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Namaste.